Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have 3 teams for you for the Tower of Doom event. It's the Purple Tower of Doom, so we have to use purple teams. Also, a weapon is in the shop that you need to use. The weapon in the shop is the ring. You want to buy up to the ring. You want to put the ring on your team because you will get more points if you use the ring. So make sure you use that Doomed Ring on your team no matter what. It's kind of like these Tower of Dooms force you to have a 3-person team. At least right now with the rings aren't very good. You don't really want to build your team around a ring, and you don't really want to cast the ring. If anything, you get up the ring and you don't use it, or you put it on the end of your team. So either put the ring in first slot or put the ring in last slot, basically. Right here I have it in third slot, though, because I just love to contradict myself. But I have an empowered converter there that maybe I should have put up one more. It wouldn't have mattered, really. But yeah, most of the time you're going to want to put the ring either in first slot, you get it up and never use it, and it's just your tank, or you put it in last slot and you just ignore it totally. But you need the ring to get those ×2 points for the Dooms. So make sure you have it on your team no matter what. I did not upgrade it. I'm considering it, but I didn't do it yet. There's no reason to do it, really. It's not, like, good or anything, so... Might help you slightly if you upgrade it, but make sure you have the Doom Scythe upgrade already, like the Purple Book upgraded already before you even touch the ring. But yeah, Tower of Doom, of course, you want to go to wherever your guild reports rooms. You'll have a scout or 5 reporting rooms somewhere, whether it's your guild chat or Terran's World. Shout out to Terran's. Or just some other external chat that your guild decided to use. You probably already talked about it yesterday or maybe this morning, where you're going to do that. I think we do it on Terran's World now, finally, the past couple of them, which is a good spot to do it. And you just report the unlocks, the lucks, the heroisms, the fireballs, and the hastes, and whatever else your guild wants to do. But those are the ones you should do right there that I just said. Anything else really isn't worth it. The armor's not worth it. The health isn't worth it, etc. Here's the first team. Secra, Ring, Malcandessa. So the Secra, everybody can do this if you want. It's the low-level team. There's no mythics, there's no legendaries. You just Secra it down. Just do that loopiness with the elf class. That way your whole team is elves. Malcandessa is an elf as well. And then that'll put a ton of purple on the board. It'll never be the enemy's turn, so you can't lose. And it's pretty good for early on. You'll one-shot. I think I went with Orb Weaver so I can have a purple storm and still be an elf. So either Orb Weaver or Archer. I prefer Orb Weaver just for the purple storm. But yeah, just Secret. If you don't have any of these other things in the mid-level team or the high-level team, just use a couple Secras with the Doomed Ring with either Orb Weaver or Archer, and you should be fine. You can use Malcandessa. You can use the 3rd Secret if you want. You just have to use that ring. So in the shop, you're going to want to buy up to the ring, by the way, so make sure you do that. Alright, here's the mid-level team. So this one I can use everything except for mythics. So I went with, hey, Venoxia. We got this last week in the soulforge. It was probably the best thing there. If you didn't have it already, it's a really good, does true damage to all enemies, and is semi-loopy. I would never call Venoxia like an infinite looper, but it does put it puts green on the board, it uses green, it puts enough green and blue that it could loop. If you cast, the more times you cast it, the more loopy it could get, especially if you have a green or a blue storm. So Venoxia, Shoggoth, Leprechaun, and then the rings just hanging off the bottom like a dingleberry. Got Venoxia in first slot, so it's not ideal. You want to... Hopefully, this is mostly for like early. We got 2 true damage options hitting multiple enemies. We're trying to just go quickly. I think it'll still work all the way to like floor 25, 26, but if you lose your Venoxia, don't come yelling at me in the comments. Just be more careful with your looping and stuff. Make sure you look for extra turns. The Shoggoth can silence. The Shoggoth can enrage. It's like a offense is the best defense type of team where you're trying to hurry up and kill them before they kill you. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe later on you're going to have to do something different, but I think this will work really good for mid-level players for like the first at least half of the tower. And it could go all the way. I just don't know. It's Monday early. It's like 5 a.m. All right, here's the high-level team. So we're going to sacrifice that ring. We're going to use Zul'Goth. We're going to use Arc Proxy, Avendra, and Leprechaun. So we're never going to cast the ring, but we're going to get it up, get it out of the way. I'm using Slayer class. So we're kind of doing the Fire Blade thing with the Slayer and the Zul'Goth. So that was my idea for the high-level team. Now, of course, you can't instant kill the Doom, but you're going to have so many skulls that you're just going to kill it with skulls. It's going to be the only thing left standing, and then you're going to win because you have your hero, Zul'Goth, Avendra, and Leprechaun, and a ton of skulls on the board to kill off the Doom. So the first 3 enemies, though, can always be... The first, you're going to have to do a battle before the Doom that has 4 enemies that can be instant killed. You're going to have to sometimes do another battle where there's 4 enemies that can be instant killed. And then you're going to have the Doom battle where there's 3 enemies that can be instant killed. So potentially 11 out of the 12 enemies can be instant killed. So it's not like a thing to say, well, Zul'Goth can't instant kill the Doom. Well, who cares? You know, it can kill every other thing. And Zul'Goth is burning the entire enemy team. We got Fireblade on our hero to take skulls and do triple skull damage to burning enemies. We got Arc Proxy Avendra to turn yellow to Uber Doom Skull and make an Uber Doom Storm after we get a kill. So it's just the best Zul'Goth team I could come up with, and Zul'Goth seemed like the best high-level troop that was available for purple. Other ways you could go is probably something like Arachnean Weaver with maybe some other true damage option. The Grey King, maybe something like that. If you wanted to do that, you could do that. Arachnean Weaver and the Grey King or something. Like, use your purple Guild Wars team. You could do that too. You could probably do triple cunning Stone Slicer or something maybe. Is Stone Slicer purple? Or no, you can't. You can't. You got to use the ring. That's what screws some of these teams up, is you got to use the ring. So some of the teams are going to be slightly clunky because we're pretty much taking one troop entirely off the team and then making a 3-person team. So you can't do some things that you could have done with a weapon of your choice. But yeah, that's the Tower of Doom, y'all. Just follow your guild scout's advice. Your guild's tower is going to be different than my guild's tower, but your guild mate's tower is going to be the same as your tower. You know what I mean? So just good luck. Go up to at least floor 26. You might have to go a little bit further now that they have the extra rewards with the shiny keys and stuff. And look out for my weekly preview in a couple hours for the Underspire and Epic Trials and Guild Wars and stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.